the Recollection Project came about was because I was involved in bringing an exhibition over from Japan, which is a travelling tea house. It's a touring exhibition around the world, and we were lucky enough to bring it to Bath. It was a contemporary take on a Japanese tradition, which was the tea ceremony. We were able to invite local groups in to experience this tea ceremony, which combines culture, art, a sense of place, a sense of well-being, and through this ritual awakens all of the senses. So we decided to base the project around the British afternoon tea, which had lost its popularity for a while, but is actually going through a revival at the moment, and it became the perfect activity to centre the project around.
So our project really has, as it's developed over the last few weeks that we've been running it, become a ritual in itself, which starts with Catherine making these beautiful cakes and bringing them to my door, and then I bring them to the Holburne and meet Rose and Paula, and we have a real sense, we've all discussed it and spoken about it, of actually preparing the table. So there's a sense of reflection in laying out the table and presenting these lovely cakes for our participants when they come in, and making the space ready for them, because we want to give our participants a space to enjoy without anxiety, to be able to feel that they're part of the Holburne and that their participation is really valued by the Holburne and engaged. And then the participants on the project will arrive. We've taken it week by week. We've visited a different gallery. The Holburne's got lots of different galleries, and we've focused on one particular collection, and we've toured that as a group, listened to the different conversations and enjoyed the history that we're sharing. It's a great leveller going around the museum because we all come at it from the same point of a new experience. And one of the things I have enjoyed about it is it's an opportunity to share one man's history together, which has been really enjoyable. So then we go back downstairs and we have a cup of tea. So we boil kettle cake, the table's ready laid, and everybody has their tea, and then we start talking about what we're going to make, and we then have various arts activities that have been chosen because of their relationship to the tea ceremony or their relationship to things that have been discussed in the group before, so quite sensory things to work with. And so then people break away into their own areas of interest and we produce some artwork.
Some of the art activities people have done before, such as painting and drawing, and some of the art activities they've never done before, such as screen printing, and we've been doing some plaster work based on the Cathy Dolwood exhibition, which has been at the Holburne since we started the project, which has been something completely different for all of the participants.
As a carer, one becomes more and more immersed with looking after one's cared for, and more and more housebound, and more, or rather less and less confidence, because you're not going out and you're not mixing with people, and you're just forgetting what you can and can't do. So it's, from that point of view, it's been very good. And actually, when I came, I didn't realise this was for me as well. I actually thought it was just for Alan. And for Alan, it's been very good. I think it's done him very good to get out, and for him as well, it reintroduced him to his love of art, and we've been to see another exhibition since, and will continue. So that's probably the most important thing that's come of it. And it's great to see other people, and it's great to realise that you're not alone, really, and get your hands dirty.
Well, I like coming here because I think it's given you the opportunity to do things you've never done before.
Yes, it did. The opportunity to do things you haven't never done before, which you never thought you were capable of doing. You can do it if you try. It's not a Rembrandt, but
you enjoyed the plates, didn't you?
Yeah.
Putting decals on the plates.
I did enjoy that one. Yeah.
You enjoyed that, and they've been fired. And now you enjoyed the screen printing as well. And this week you did two different colours.
Okay, so this group would be very different if it wasn't a collaboration, because we wouldn't have access to the Holburne Museum, which is an integral part of
the group's success. So often with secondary mental health care, people are accessing appointments and treatment that are in clinical spaces, and it was really important that this group was held in a creative space. And the Holburne being a space that is familiar to lots of people living in Bath, it is somebody's larger life story, and through accessing the handling collection and viewing the gallery, the museums, exhibits, promotes reminiscence and people's own life stories.
The Holburne is an art museum, and we say, and I think we believe that it should be Bath's art museum for everyone, and it's about that for everyone, really, that this project is partly about. I mean, we know, because we've seen it, and many of us feel it ourselves, that engaging with art and creative activity can change your life. And in relation to any community, really, that's one of the things that we want to do, to sort of bring people here who might not normally expect to be here, and to provide them with things that might be difficult for them to access anywhere else.
The impact has been different on different people, but I think that it's impacted them all in some way. They all seem very keen to come, and there's been conversations around what they're going to do after it's finished. One of the participants in particular, his wife said that he's getting up more easily, and he's looking forward to the sessions, and it's really opened him up and given him a real sense of purpose for the week. And similarly for the carers and the spouses of some of the people, they too are finding that it's a space that is dedicated for them to be themselves or to do something for themselves, and that has given them a real sense of self again, which was one of the things we were hoping to, one of the impacts we were hoping would come out of the project. It's not only to give the person living with dementia a great environment to express themselves and to meet new people, but also the person that comes with them to feel that they too are equally valued.